All right, how do we want to start it off? Because we have different intros. So.
You say hello, everyone, and I can say welcome back.
Okay, sure. Hello, everyone.
And welcome back
to another update video.
Update video. End of the year. I think this will be the last video of 2023.
Wow. Good riddance. No,
yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Makes 2023 just for us. I mean, personal life, but you're not here for that kind of shenanigans. You're here for, well, what are they here for, Sarah?
You're here for games.
Games.
And specific games for some of you.
Yes. I think this video is more of like a reflection, if you will.
Yes.
Of 2023 on the channel, as well as a look into the future of SLU, Eric and Sarah Level Up, for 2024.
So this was our second full year.
Yes.
Right?
I believe so. Because we started like half of 2021.
Yeah, so our second full year of doing gaming, creating gaming content.
Yes.
We played lots of games this year.
I thought it'd be fun to share some statistics with you because everyone loves analytics.
Ooh, interesting.
So,
or maybe no one cares about it except for us. I don't know.
Maybe. We hit this year. We had 1.6 million views. Gained 5,500 subscribers this year.
Wow, so we doubled basically in size
Yes.
this year, our channel. So shout out to everyone who joined the channel this year.
Absolutely. How many videos do you think we posted this year?
Probably a good quantity.
This year. Just this
Let
year.
me think. I have to do some calculations in
Okay.
my head. Let's say,
Keep in mind, include this video, and then we still have to post a BioShock today.
is that too much? Do we ever do more? I'll say 60. Is that too low?
Wow. That's too high. Oh, that's too, yeah, it is too low. It is too low.
80?
No.
100?
More than 100.
Really?
Yes.
Wait, did I do my calculations wrong?
Bro.
So if because we've been posting 2 videos a week,
yeah.
and there's 4 weeks in a month, so that's 8 videos.
But didn't we post, some days, I think we posted more.
Did we post more?
Yeah.
120?
Just about, yeah. I think this will be,
Wow.
I think the 120th video.
That's a lot of videos.
I know. The most viewed video, what do you think? I mean, come on. It's a video that wasn't even filmed in 2023.
Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah, we got 80,000 views this year.
On that specific video that
specific.
most of you know about.
And surprisingly, the second most viewed was the first episode of Bully.
Which was a total out of left field.
Out of left field.
Shock, surprise. That was a stream to YouTube game.
Yeah, we had no expectations. We were moving, and so we were just like, we need a playthrough just to put in between what eventually would be Ghost of Tsushima. And we were surprised about the reception, I guess.
People loved the cowboy fit,
Yep.
the cowboy fit.
Very iconic. They didn't love my mini game skills, particularly for the art level.
Oh, right.
I was surprised by the backlash I received, but then I did well on the sumo game, eating all the food.
Yeah.
And when I did well on that, crickets, right? So if I don't want to do bad, it seems like.
Right. And that whole series did well in spite of us covering up the mini map for the entire series.
Whoops. More questions. This is turning into a quiz for Sarah.
A quiz?
What was the first video? What do you think the first video was of 2023? The first video that we posted in this year.
Well, had we finished God of War Ragnarok?
No.
Was that the first video, though? Oh, that's my guess. I
Yes.
suppose.
It was a very tearful episode, an emotional episode. So we came into the new year in tears, crying, and emotionally devastated.
What better way to run a Let's Play channel?
Exactly. Kind of cool how we started with God of War and then sort of ended with the DLC here in 2023.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, you started the iconic Red Dead Redemption 1. Very, it was long anticipated.
Yes.
Because I think at that point, we didn't play it, and it had been like what?
Like half a year, roughly.
Since we played RDR2. Edith Finch. Wow, what an emotional start to the year.
No kidding.
Edith Finch, Ragnarok, RDR. Yeah, I think the first half of the year was like a bunch of Twitch to YouTube series. We had Firewatch,
Twin Mirror.
the highly well received Onimusha playthrough. The only
One
video.
episode, right?
Yeah, one episode, 4 hours. I think it's the only video on the channel. It's the only video on the channel that does not feature both of us.
Yes, that's a rare one.
It's a rare. So if you haven't watched it, what are you doing? Twin Mirror was great.
It was something.
It was something. If you haven't seen the Twin Mirror playthrough, you're missing a lot of good fun.
Lots of jokes.
A lot of jokes.
Lots of making fun of the game, which we don't do too often because
No.
we play so many really well done games.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was a good laugh.
Oh, we reacted to the Tilu show.
We did
That was like-
do the Last of Us
yeah.
show. That was early, wasn't it?
It was like in the midst of like Red Dead. So it was like early,
Yeah.
like February into like March into all that, right?
Isn't that crazy that came out this year?
I know.
By this point, it feels like forever ago.
And then the second one won't come out supposedly until like 2025. And then basically all of our summer we spent on Ghost of Tsushima.
With Jin Sakai.
Jin Sakai, I really missed that game. Again, a lot of laughs and
Some tears as well.
tears. Oh, there was some tough losses in that one. Unexpected losses. But I think it had a little bit of everything. Good jokes, great story,
Beautiful game.
beautiful game. I think the most beautiful game, that visually beautiful game that we played this
Yeah.
year. And then as that faded away,
I followed it up with Life is Strange. Finally, after basically since the beginning of the channel, we've wanted to play Life is Strange.
Yeah.
So it was great to finally complete the first game this year. And we're looking forward to the next ones. Don't worry, we will play them.
yes,
We'll talk more about that momentarily.
momentarily.
And then after that, it was just some Bioshock, right?
Yeah. BioShock. Still need to finish that for next year, and then Valhalla. And then, of course, the biggest accomplishment that happened this year was we hit 10K.
We hit 10K, super exciting. It's been a long time coming, and you know, you made a video for that, right?
I had gathered a bunch of highlights from over the course of not this year, but since we started. Took a long time, but it was fun looking back at the early days of Little Nightmares all the way up until Tilu.
I just like, if we've made that many videos this year, almost 120, just think about how many hours we have spent
Yeah,
playing these games and, filming the videos and learning and editing and
I know.
making thumbnails. It's kind of crazy.
We've leveled up in many ways.
And quickly, if you're curious, we do play games off of the channel.
Oh yeah.
So some memorable ones from this year were...
What'd you do off screen? Did Dying Light?
I did play Dying Light, which also feels like forever ago. I played some Deathloop. I didn't finish it, but I did enjoy what I
Ooh.
played of it so far.
Yeah, I think for me, there was off screen. This was the year of like, I was a bit wishy-washy. I finished some games like Yakuza 4. Then I started playing the 5th one, and then like, I kind of took a break from that.
That's kind of our trend with those games. Is we'll
Yeah.
play it for a little while, take a big long break, and then
Right.
eventually come back to it.
Yeah, and then did I finish anything else?
We just talked about it.
I don't think so. I played a little bit of just random games, but then I got into Fortnite like in November, and I think it's the most. I've been playing it from start of like mid-November until now, and so it's only been like 2 months,
Yeah,
and then it's my most played game of this year, like over 100 hours.
really sucked in.
It's just, I mean, time flies by so quickly.
I know. I have dabbled as well. I don't have
Oh.
nearly as many hours as
Oh,
Eric.
dabble? No. You're
Hey,
you're good.
I didn't get the battle pass, okay?
Let's cut that out.
Before we move on, what was your favorite game we played on the channel? Now that we've talked about them all.
I think, obviously, I love Ghost. I love the Ragnarok. But I mean, as an overall experience, because sometimes there's a lot of heavy combat,
Yes.
and especially if I'm dying a lot, it can be kind of like a experience. But I think overall, I think I had the not most fun, but I enjoyed the Life is Strange playthrough.
Really?
Just
wow. And not even your own playthrough.
Yeah, I think because we were bouncing off each other with like theories. Then it's the choice based.
Yeah, it's a very us type of game.
Yeah, I think we excelled in the commentary with that one, and a bunch of unique characters. There's a lot to commentate on throughout that game, and we had good laughs, and of course there were some heartbreaking moments. So I think I had the most fun with that one. What about you?
Wow.
I think the audience
mean, when
might
you
say.
put it that way,
I know, right?
that might have to be my favorite as well. I mean, I guess I got to give a shout out to Red Dead Redemption.
It's one.
Because, I mean, the whole experience of Red Dead Redemption altogether was great. All right, so. The sirens in the background.
Nice.
I feel like I've been hearing a lot of sirens lately.
It's crazy in Ohio.
So I'm sure you're all chomping at the bit to learn what we're playing in 2024. Or at least some of what we're playing.
Yes.
We don't have the whole year scheduled out, but we do have some plans.
I do have a list of games. I came prepared for this. 24 games. So I think a mix of these are games that for sure.
Wow, that's a long list.
I know. For sure we're gonna play games we're probably gonna play, and then some games that maybe have been mentioned on the channel, and it's like, do we play them? Like,
yes.
Kind of like wishy-washy.
So our for sure's, let's start with those.
Wolf Among Us 2, would you say?
Whenever it comes out.
Whenever it comes out. It might not even be 2024 at this point. Little Nightmares 3?
Yes.
Is Life is Strange 2 for sure?
Yes.
Yes.
I don't know about True
True
Colors,
Colors?
but definitely Life is Strange 2.
Okay. I'm going to start naming some games now.
And Bioshock. We'll
Bioshock.
finish Bioshock.
Bioshock, of course. RE4 Remake. For sure? Is it a
RE4 Remake.
Is it a for sure? I don't know if it's a for sure. I guarantee we're going to play it.
Maybe if we did play it, I don't know if we would play it until like Halloween.
Next Halloween, yeah.
So
Okay.
far in the distance
Far
at
in
the
the
very
distance.
least.
Okay. Alan Wake.
I do really want to play Alan Wake. That's like maybe like a 75%.
Okay. And a lot of these games depends on if we collect streaming as well.
Yes. So I guess while we're on the topic of next year,
Yeah.
I'm sure many of you who joined us over on Twitch have wondered if we're ever going to go back to Twitch.
Right.
And we definitely still want to. We're just, how do we explain it?
Just our setup right now isn't ideal for Twitch.
Our current internet setup
Yeah.
is not good for Twitch. We only have a Wi-Fi setup. So that, for Twitch, you need pretty good internet.
Yeah.
And we could try it, but I'm just not confident that the videos would, like the VODs would turn out well.
Right.
And a lot of the games that we want to play on Twitch are games that we would also want to later post on YouTube.
Yes.
So there's that, and just overall not being ideal conditions for Twitch at the moment. But we're really hoping to change that, hopefully early.
Yeah.
Sometime early within 2024.
Because we miss it. We miss doing it.
It sucks. Every time we get a notification, we get a new follower on
I
Twitch. We're just
know.
like, Twitch, no, we want to come back.
It'll be back. I know Doomsday Dave. I know if you're watching this, I know you always say like, "Oh, rip Twitch." It's not.
Don't have negativity towards our Twitch revival.
It'll be resurrected, hopefully this year.
Yes.
Fingers crossed.
It never died. It
Never
doesn't
died.
need resurrected.
No.
It's just in hibernation.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
A long hibernation. But.
Okay. So as you were saying,
All right, so we have Alan Wake. Now, this is kind of a wishy-washy one. Mafia. We've had a few requests for Mafia.
we have heavily considered it, but we're worried about copyright issues. We've dealt with a lot of copyrighted music issues this year.
Yeah.
Both on our gaming channel and lots of other issues on our reaction channel. And it just makes us hesitate a bit more when we know we're going to have issues, because it's a lot of work to try to get around.
I know.
But we're definitely interested.
So would you say like 50%, like 50-50?
Maybe a 50.
50.
50-50.
45, 55. All right. Now we have this is an interesting one. I think it's the same devs as Life is Strange. Like Don't Nod Games, I think. But As Dusk Falls is another
Is it new?
It's technically a couple of years old, but it just got a PS5 version to it. So that's coming out. Maybe we'll play that this year. Who knows? Row 96 is kind of another choice-based game that's been requested a few times.
That's one we really want to stream.
Yeah. Shadow of the Colossus.
Yeah.
That's kind of like, we'll do it eventually. Okay, here's one. Undead Nightmare. I know.
I would like to get that done this year, just so we have officially completed the Red Dead Redemption series.
That could be a nice Halloween.
But as we have stated before, with that one, we have to play it on the Xbox. We're not going to buy Red Dead Redemption on the PS5.
No.
For, what is it, $50, when we already own it on the Xbox.
Yeah.
Specifically for Undead Nightmare. But our Xbox is very loud.
Yeah.
And we don't have anywhere to put it right now that you wouldn't be able to hear it in the video. So unless you want us to play it and you can barely hear us talking because of the sound of the Xbox.
Yeah.
It's going to be a little while again.
Let's just buy an Xbox One, whatever, right? So easy. Oxenfree 2?
Yeah, that's this on year? The list. Maybe? For eventually. That's a pretty short one. So.
Yeah. Just to list off a couple of indie titles you might play this year: Call of the Sea, A Juggler's Tale.
Yeah, we've been slowly purchasing, when they're on sale, some smaller indie games that we've had our eyes on for a while.
Yeah.
And again, we'd prefer to play those on Twitch and then post them on YouTube. We'll just have to see.
I would say the next big one. Okay, I feel like we have to address it. All right, let's bring it back for a second. So when you started playing RDR2, I feel like there wasn't a whole lot of requests for like, GTA 4, GTA 5. And then we played RDR1. They became a little bit more frequent as far as requests. And then once Bully came, people were like, okay, when's that first episode dropping? I can't wait for the first episode to come out. And it's like, oh, who's recording? Are you going to do it? So it's like, yeah, we've always been just a little unsure about the GTA series.
So the main problem with GTA 5 for me is I've played a good chunk of it.
Yeah.
So I don't know how far exactly I got, but I think I got a pretty good chunk of the way through the game. So I guess if anyone played it, it would have to be Eric.
Yeah.
But there's just we don't have like a huge interest towards the series.
I know.
Maybe because it's kind of outside of the types of games we normally play.
Yeah. I know, it's like, is it like as simple as, if you like Red Dead games, you'll like GTA games? Because they're both Rockstar, right?
I know that the story is a lot more. It's not going to be as hard hitting as I mean, maybe in different ways.
Yeah. But
from what I've experienced, it's a lot more chaotic, crazy, funny,
right,
sort of thing. Mm-hmm. So basically, we don't know.
We don't know. Yeah, I'd say like out of the games you've listed, it's like a lower priority.
Yeah, for
sure. If it's like, by some chance we can't play any of those games and we only have GTA 4 and 5 to play, and it's like, oh well, I guess we have to play that. And the last one I have that's been addressed a few times, Mass Effect.
I knew you were gonna say it.
I know. We've thought about it. It's a really big series. There's 3 games. I think there's like a spin-off as well. But
it's not something we're particularly excited for.
Yeah.
I personally am not a huge sci-fi person, so I think that's kind of my main turnoff when it comes to that series, and the fact that it's so long.
I know.
But I also don't want to write off a whole series just because I'm not a fan of the genre.
Yeah.
I also know there's a lot of choice-based stuff as well. Mm-hmm. So we could like that aspect of it. But for us, when we're doing Let's Plays, it's tricky because we don't want to start something and not finish it.
Yeah.
So if we start Mass Effect 1 and we don't love it, we would still not want to stop playing it.
Yeah.
And then it would feel like we have to play the other ones too. So it makes us a little nervous about not being confident we're going to like it.
Yeah.
I knew I was going to really enjoy Red Dead Redemption. That we both knew. And we knew we'd enjoy Ghost of Tsushima, and those were long series. But we don't know if you're going to like Mass Effect.
I know. Like, we might, I don't know, would we ever do like just try it out and then see if we, I don't know. It's tough. It's a big commitment, you know?
Yeah. I guess we could always just film an episode, and then if we don't like it, we don't post it.
Yeah.
But we have other stuff to worry about first,
That's
basically.
True. Mm-hmm.
So that's another uncertain one. Yeah, how long have we been talking? We've been talking for almost a half an hour.
Yeah, 27
We better
minutes.
chop this down a lot. All right, so I think we have sufficiently covered games, both of 2023 and looking forward to 2024.
Yes.
So the last thing we have for you in this update is some updates regarding the next month or so and moving into the future of our posts.
Yes.
So first update is we're going to take a little break from posting for roughly, what did we decide, like 2 to 3 weeks?
2 to 3 weeks. So we'll post one last, by the time we posted this, the episode 6 of BioShock has already is live. Mm-hmm. But from there on, break
on here if you're still interested in our content. Well, of course, there's plenty of backlog, but we will still be posting on our reaction channel.
Yes.
Movies. And then after we're done with our break, we will come back, finish BioShock. And we're going to try out something a little different with both our posting schedule and kind of how we do our videos. Mm-hmm. So...
people are like, what? Schedule? What do you get?
What schedule?
I didn't know you had a schedule.
If you didn't know, we post usually every Tuesday and Saturday.
Saturdays. Yes. Unless there's like a holiday, I might post like, I don't know, the occasional Wednesday or something.
Roughly. So we were recently watching one of our favorite YouTubers,
John Wolf. Yeah.
Who has done a lot of horror gaming content in the past and is now kind of transitioning his channel, but he also has a second channel where he's posting his gaming content now.
Yeah.
And it kind of inspired us to take a look at how we've been posting our content and what might make it easier for us, because we do post a lot, both, again, on both of our channels. So what we're going to try to do, see how it goes, is we're now going to post 4 times a week, but the videos will be shorter. And a bit less edited. Yeah.
I think just maybe a bit more, what would you say, raw, uncut. So if like if Sarah sneezes or I'm like taking a drink of water, you might hear the gulps,
Or if we're maybe stuck on a puzzle for a little bit.
Yeah.
Or you might see more of that stuff, and then there will be just less, I don't know, like fun edits and things like that.
Like zooms or something like that, or game to full screen or something. Yeah.
So we'll still basically be posting as much as we have been, but it'll be a little bit easier for us to do so.
Yeah.
And we'll try that out for a little bit, see how it goes, see how you guys like it, and we'll go from there.
So, with that being said, hopefully you're excited for 2024. I know we are. A lot of good games to play. A lot of laughs to be shared.
Maybe some tears to shed.
Yeah, exactly. Wow, that was good. But again, a big thank you for the support. We've been doing this since 2021, and it means a lot that there are still people who have been there since the beginning and up until now. So again, thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
Our shared hearts.
Our shared hearts.
And also, a big thank you to everyone who has joined us on Patreon. And also YouTube memberships. It really does help us out a lot, and we are very thankful for the support.
Grateful, thankful, we'll never forget you. And I'm going to say it, I always say it, I love you, right? We love the people in this community. We even love the haters. They're all part of the community in some twisted, wicked way.
Wait, when are we posting this? Saturday?
This will be posted Saturday, yeah.
Okay.
New Year's Eve.
We hope you have a great remainder of 2023. If you're celebrating New Year's Eve, be careful.
Be safe.
Be safe.
Have fun.
And have a good time. Wow, we sound like parents. Have a good time, kids.
Don't stay out too late. Don't do anything I would do. Also, hope you had a good Christmas and happy holidays.
Yes.
As well. Is it time to sign off?
I think so.
Wow. This is the last sign off for 2023, Sarah.
Wow.
Thank you guys for watching. And we'll see you in the next year. Bye.